Hello, all my YouTube fans. How are you today? Well, thank you for tuning in today's blog. If you're wondering what I'm doing today, I'm going to be unboxing some used items I kind of had laying around at my house, and I'm going to kind of show you what they are. This is a very old school CD drive. It's not a DVD drive or any type of Blu-ray drive. You can see there she is. Look around the box of it. This was originally brought down at Goodwill. Now, of course, sadly, this will not work in this computer over here. This does not have IED capability, but this is a IED drive. Now, I also have a non old used style case. Is this very old one as well. This can be used for hard drives or CD drives or DVD drives as well, but it also has to be IED compliant. You are not going to find anything with IED anymore because that's no longer the standard for new computer technology. But yeah, these are the unboxings we're going to be doing in a couple minutes. Well, hello. We're going to be doing a unboxing of this old style CD drive unit or drive device for older style computers. It used to have the older style interface, but now with newer computers we no longer use IED. Now I'm going to be putting it in an enclosure before I can use it as external. But let's go ahead and crack open the box to show you what's inside and what you actually get when you buy a used item. So that's what it looks like. Pretty big. Box is big and stuff, but that's okay. Here we have your IED, your audio, and your screws as well. You get 4 screws to hold the drive. Your software, your driver disk, we're not going to need that because Windows is going to pick up the drivers from the case itself. Of course, here we have your quick and start guide and also the actual manual of the drive itself. We're not going to need these because we're going to put these off to the side. Get this box out of the way. Get that out of the way. Go ahead and take that out. Bing. That. Go to that. There you go. We're going to take a little closer look at. One thing you're going to need is also a screwdriver to put your screws in the bottom of the unit. Here is the own used item. This is a known unboxing. Put that off to the side. Take this plastic bit off the side there. That. And of course, here's your user manual and all and stuff. But we're not going to need that. And of course, power cable and power brick and your USB cable as well to make this as an external device. Now let's go ahead and look at the CD drive in person. You can see it's like a beige style system. You got your eject, your light, and the inject tool, and headphones and volume. Here's the sticker. There's the interface we're dealing with, IDD. And of course, if you don't understand what it all means, there's the list over here. What it tells you. take a drive case. Take these little thumb screws, unscrew them. And on the back, power switch, 12-volt power, USB 2, headphone jack, and fan. Pull that out. That's what we're going to be installing it in. Now we're going to be installing your CD player drive into this external case here. Of course, we have your Molex, your IDD, and your old school audio left and right sound for headphone jack if you want to put speakers or something like that. All you have to do is take this, slide it over here, and we're going to show you how this all hooks up. You take your audio cable, plug it in this little port. Your IED, plug it into the back of the drive, like this. And the last thing is to take your Molex full of power and just plug it in there like that. Now we're going to put the screws and screw it to the bottom. And let's bring it up a little closer so you can kind of see. Power goes here, IED connection goes there, and your audio. Now of course it does have a master. Just turn it this way so you can kind of see what it looks like. We're going to be testing this on a newer computer, not Windows 7. Going to try to see if this will actually work on Windows 10. I doubt it. Never know. Now it's time to put the innards inside of this case. Now we're going to first of all take off this little plastic door. And we're just going to do this. It's so simple. So easy to install. Take the little thumb screws, screw them down. Just like this. Well, look at that. You got yourself a CD drive in an external case. Now, of course, you ain't gonna find this type of case really anywhere online or in store, because they don't really make these externally anymore. Now, if you don't like the look of this, you can take your front cover and just slide that back on here, if it's going to fit. And it should just slide on and fit like that. And there you go. And that will also protect your drive when you're carrying it on. Now, of course, it's not going to be light to carry either. But now, it's time to hook up this beast to my Windows 10 HP PC computer by USB 2. Let's see if it works. Moment of truth. Well, let's see if this will work on my new laptop. We got the cord. Well, let's plug it in and see if we get anything to show up on the computer. Okay, so far we got light and power. Now, of course, this may work or this may not work at all on this computer. I don't know. I haven't really tried it. I actually physically tried it on my older desktop of Windows 7. And holy snikes, it does. It actually shows up right here. I'm going to have to blow this up to kind of show you. You can't believe it actually freaking works. That's awesome. Let's make this big for you can quite see it. I don't know how you do that on this computer yet. Still learning Windows 10. And there she is. Holy snikes. Let's get you a closer look. Well, there you go. It seems to work. Let's find out if it's going to read its own software disk. Now I do apologize for the fan noise in the background, but oh my goodness, I can't believe this actually is going to work on this old drive on this new computer. It's craziness. Let's see if it does anything. Don't know yet. I'm so kind of happy right now. But it seems it's doing its own software, this. But we'll find out once we kind of click on it, right? And bada bang, it does. Holy snikey diddly, so it seems to work perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and blow this up so you can see it. And yep, there she is, working on Windows 10. Alright, now it's time to take the disk out, see if it does anything. And that's pretty cool. Pretty dang shabby for old technology back in the day, and it works on a newer PC. That's kind of crazy. Now, because it's in this external shell and not really flush with the case, you really can't get underneath here to get to the button, but you can. Just have to close it, and that's amazing. Now, sadly, this is not a DVD player. If it was, I would sure definitely put a IED drive in this bay. Now, I understand it's beige, but what can you do? But there you go. It seems to work perfectly fine for Windows 10 operating system. Now, do I recommend it? Absolutely yes, if you have an old drive system by USB. Now, of course, if you have the motherboard that supports IDD and you try to put Windows 10 on it, it may not work. Alright, there you go, guys and girls. The CD drive seems to work perfectly fine on Windows 10. Now, of course, do I recommend it? Well, yeah, I know. It only pretends if you truly want to use the external drive. When you actually truly have a CD drive and DVD drive built into your laptop. Now, this was just a experiment, and I wanted to see if it did work, and it does perfectly fine. Now, sometimes it may have a difference of trying to read the discs and stuff, but there you go. Now, if you guys are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out, bye guys and girls. Well, please see you in the next vlog. Bye.